Investigators say that the baby was taken to the hospital for cuts and a welt on her head. But take a look. You can see the wall where deputies say suspect 20-year-old Jason Beck plowed his truck and trailer into this brick wall with a baby inside.
I saw this truck kind of veer off to the side. Thought he was turning into the parking lot at the building, and then he ended up hitting the barricade that was over there.
Eric Hall was on his way to work at the Nye County Sheriff's Office when he saw suspect Jason Beck in a truck crash into this wall.
I went over there to go make sure he was okay.
Hall is a dispatcher, so he's used to dealing with emergencies, but this time he found himself on the other end of the phone.
I then heard a baby start crying, so being the actual caller is a completely different standpoint on everything.
Hall said Beck didn't respond when he asked him if he's okay. Then he started hitting the gas.
He had to try and keep moving.
He was successful.
He actually fled at that point in time. He drove at a high speed, about 60 miles an hour.
Hall and several other drivers who witnessed the crash followed Beck. Hall was still on the phone with dispatch.
Coworkers, and was actually sitting there giving them all the directions I could possibly give to them.
The miles-long chase ended near Comstock. Deputies said Beck got out of his truck and started running from the scene.
He then grabbed the baby and just started walking off nonchalantly like nothing happened. And we told him to stop. He turned around at that point and didn't really know why we were telling him to stop. We were trying to run after him, and he just started fleeing with the baby in hand in the car seat.
And a gun.
And a gun.
Deputies said Beck dropped the gun while running. Some of the witnesses at the scene detained him until first responders got there.
The other guys went over and tackled the guy, got him in a pretty much a sleeper hold.
Investigators said Beck was still resisting, so a responding sergeant tased him. After taking Beck into custody, they found a second gun. Hall told me he's just happy he was there to help.
My dad was a cop for 30 years. He's a retired cop out of Florida. And he kind of instilled that stuff into us as kids. So we've always just made sure people were okay with any type of accident.
Hall told me the infant is expected to be okay, and I asked deputies how she's related to the suspect, Jason Beck, but they wouldn't give me that information. They did tell me Beck did not have a license to carry a concealed weapon. Abby Tedros, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.